autumn time and the colors are beautiful. Look at these red rose fruits. They have a perfect contrast with the background, with a yellowish or orangish type of leaves. And look at the sky. So since the sky is so clear, so blue, of course the color are being affected. Colors on the ground are being affected, and everything looks like a crisp and high saturation, and good contrast for going out, take a picture, but also invites you to go out and look after your body and your mind. So today I needed a car cell phone mount for a long time. So today I went to Walmart and I bought a one of those kind of a grip, like a clamp type of old system car mount, and it made by Scosche or something like that. Not very good design. They said it was supposed to be 360 degrees swivel mount, and I tried to put it on my dashboard, which is not really slanted like a Toyota or a smaller car, and I could not make it vertical. I cannot have the phone vertical. The phone was always pointing to the sky. So I returned it, that one, because that was no true 360 degree swivel mount. And I went to London Drugs and I got by mistake, like without thinking, because they did not have another choice, the same brand but a magnetic mount one, with a kind of a long and flexible arm like this one. So this is a very similar design. So I put it on the windshield, and it fell a couple of minutes later by itself under own weight. So I thought, I feel frustrated. Then I reminded myself, how to ignore frustration. So I thought, that trip to those stores, even I wasted like an hour and a half out of my life. It was a good outcome because it was a good hike. So I usually, when I browse the stores, I go very fast. So I got something positive out of it. Even I thought I wasted my life there. And I learned never to touch that type of brand. And they were like the first one was $29. The other one, the last one I bought, was $55, and I had to return, so I got my money back. Then I went to dollar store. I did not find anything smart, but some other stupid, very cheap designs. That's why they sell it for a couple of dollars. And so I decided to change my itinerary and to go to Manning Park for a hike, because there is snow at this time of the year. And I said, okay, I will get there while it's still light outside. But on my way, I thought to stop by Princess Auto Store, which is kind of a cheaper brands car parts, and I try to stay away from those cheap ones, but sometimes I get some tools that are cheap and they last some reasonable length of time. So I found these two type of magnetic holder or something I have for cell phones. I thought, okay, they're not too expensive, and one was $11 something and one was $10. So when I compared to the first one I tried from Walmart and the other one from London Drugs, they were not only stupid design, but waste of money from my point of view. And so I took these ones apart, and they come with some sort of a grip plate that you have to install into your phone case. That's the way. They have this magnetic, it's actually a metallic plate that sticks to a very powerful magnet, which is part of the holder. So this one is designed for air vents, and comes with a device like that. So you're supposed to insert this one here into an air vent, and I'm telling you, it's not a smart design at all. And with this little plate attached to the cell phone, because it has a sticky side, so you remove the 3M tape, protecting tape, and this one has a sticky part, and you attach it inside of your phone case. So then with the phone attached to it, or with this one attached into the phone, when you go onto this vent mount, it's going to stick the phone. So it's pretty straightforward design. It's a smart idea. But when you use a flimsy phone folder, depends where you go. In some off-road conditions, it might fall. So this one, the cheap one, is not really good. But I'm going to use it as a backup. So I'll keep it here and I'll use it. But also it comes with a larger magnetic metallic plate, so which I installed it on my cell phone. Why? Because this one, the long one, came with one plate that did not fit inside of my phone, the case, for some reason. My phone is an Otter, very heavy duty, or some sort of a good for higher demand type of environment, and I needed to install two of those metallic plates. So now I can install the phone holder. Something still is, you see, it's falling by itself. So I have to find a kind of to make sure the phone goes onto that plate. So I have to make sure it's centered, and I have to tighten this thing. But I'm telling you, this is not really good for off-road. So on a highway or city roads, if you don't hit too many bumpers, it's going to be okay, I say. So I haven't tightened it properly, so there is a nut behind. You're supposed to tighten it to make sure this one is kind of firm and solid, the magnet part. And then you attach it, you stick it. Yeah, it's not tight. So that's the kind of reason I'm recording this video. It's to show two different brands that are cheap. So for less money that I paid for one at London Drugs or Walmart, I got two, and to me they are useful. So I'm going to adjust this nut to make sure it's not moving around. And I see it has pretty decent. Actually, I cannot. I mean, I can, but I don't want. With a normal weight, about 20 kilos force, I cannot pull it out. That's impressive, really impressive. But this one, the cheap one, the $10 one, you can take it out, falls out pretty easy. So I'm happy about this one. I don't know what brand is this one. War Grip or something. I don't know. But it's pretty good. I'm impressed by I'm impressed by the quality or the purchase I made, and I like it. So I'm really excited today, especially when I see these beautiful, colorful plants and the sky. And I'm excited that I'm going to a hiking trip in the snow. So I'm ready. See you later. Bye bye.